Hey guys, it's Little John over at Stumpy's Yamaha. Just wanted to take time out of my day here to go over the 2016.5 KTM 250 SXFE factory edition. This is the Jesse Nelson replica, 13 on the front. This is actually the factory bike, the same bike that the 250 team uses. Very similar bike. I'm sure it's not the exact same thing. It doesn't have the race spec motor and stuff like that, but it does have some cool parts to it. You get the air forks on it, which all the 2017 models come stock with now. All different stuff. Definitely nothing like the stock bike. The only thing similar to the stock bike would be the shape of the frame and the color. This does get the orange frame, which is pretty nice. But the 2016s, they changed from 15. They put the new motor in it. They made it smaller, more lightweight, more compact, a little bit more power out of it. They also fitted it with an all-new weight-reduced 5-speed gearbox. That's something that really makes this bike get up and go pretty nicely. You pair that up with the air forks, the new transmission, the new engine, the upgraded triple clamps. It really makes this bike, really makes it handle nicely, as close as you can get to the factory without having to go to the race yourself. A couple new things they added for this year, like I said, the new engine, the new transmission, counterbalance shaft. In order to balance the mass forces inside the engine, the new 250 SXF uses a multifunctional counterbalance shaft. It drives the water pump and timing chain. In a sense, what that does is it's causing the engine to balance itself out, reduce some of the vibration, put more power to the ground. They've also put brand new sprockets fitted to the timing chain, which is something that they did to lighten up the mass as well. They put a new CSS. It's a coil spring steel clutch system. Something like that gives you a little bit more positive clutch feel. It's the fact that these have McGord clutches on them. You don't really have that fade. No arm pump on the clutch side. Makes it a lot easier to use to handle, to navigate through the track and stuff like that. As well as the engine management system. You got a yellow knob and a red knob on here. Completely reworked. Keen makes it. It's something that they took from the previous year's race bikes that they manufactured into the 2016 factory editions, as well as the 2017 models that are coming out now. They're using the reworked engine management system. Electronic fuel injection, all new 44mm throttle body. Really delivers the fuel in the most efficient way to get as much power as you can to the ground. Also a new ECU, has a launch control for more efficient starts. 2 different maps up the handlebars up top here. That's something that's really nice. I haven't myself actually gotten out to get on one of these bikes to try this out. I did ride it around in the parking lot. You can feel a little bit difference in the rev. One of them really jolts up a lot faster than the other, whereas the standard mode, really you can hear it come up. This bike can peak at like 14,000 RPM, which is a lot for a 250F. This is definitely something, if you want the competitive advantage, you don't want to get every bike that everybody else has out there, this is the bike to go with. This is something that definitely sets you apart at the track. Or even if you're just a weekend warrior, you want the best of the best, this would be the bike to go with. They really made a lot of changes from 15 to 16, as well as 16 to 17. But these bikes, the factory editions, we have the 250 in stock as well as the 450. These 2 bikes definitely set themselves apart. It's not a stock bike, best way to put it. For you racers, the amateur guys, professional level, a bike like this, I do believe, I could be wrong, don't quote me on it, but it does qualify as a stock bike because it is available to the public like this. That's why you'll see a lot of the KTM guys, the amateur kids that are riding the factory bikes, because it's the competitive advantage. It gives you that little bit more without really trying. Electric start, which is always nice. We just started selling the new WPS electric batteries. It's not a KTM brand, but it is something that's nice. You can actually pop the seat off and see how much charge is left in the battery. Something I'd recommend. I like those. You can pop the seat off, see how much charge you have left in it. You're not out there riding all the time. You don't want that battery to go dead and leave you stranded. But that about wraps it up on the 2016 KTM 250 SXF FE. Just a couple real quick things too. You do get the DID Dirt Star rims, which are nice. They're an upgrade from the stock rims. You get the FMF Factory 4.1 KTM branded exhaust, a little bit different. It's orange, which looks a little bit nicer. You get the authentic GoPro graphics, the authentic Adidas seat, ODI lock-on grips in a different colorway than the stock bike. Red Bull graphics on the front in there. Like I said, you do get the Jesse Nelson numbers on this one. And And there's more modifications from there. Different exhausts, handlebars, you name it, they make it for the bike. But I do like these factory editions. They're something that really I took a liking to. It's something that comes pre-done, and it's as close as you can get to the factory without having to drive all the way up to California. Definitely a sweet design. Stop in today and take a look at it.